And we are underway. The Deacs in their old gold with black lettering, white trim, and the Eagles in their road gray uniforms. Wake immediately goes inside to Tre'Von Spillers for 2. And Dan, you notice a change in the Boston College starting lineup. Chaz Kelly will come off the bench with Joshua Beadle making his first start. Here is Beadle, the Clemson transfer. Dion Brown, they need to get him going, and that's a good sign for the 6'3" junior from Western Massachusetts.
He's another guy they really expect big things from him.
Love that about Cam Hildreth. You can post him up, you can use him in different ways.
And so again, Wake Forest has gotten some mileage going inside early.
Yeah, no doubt, Dan, that Hildreth is strong, puts up the 3, and hey, who says either of these sides can't shoot the 3 ball? Elijah Strong playing a much bigger role this year. I mean, it's just remarkable sometimes in athletics, Dan, how people can seemingly come from nowhere. Well executed baseline out of bounds for BC, draws the ire. Here's Benning, spins quickly to the baseline, sees the double team coming, so finds Brown, who has his shot rim out. Another chance inside, now a chance for 3 as Elijah Strong plays to his last name.
Forcing him to give up the ball, but when you force an outside shot like that, you've got to be able to rebound, and that time Strong just, it's like nobody blocked him out. Spillers was trying to, but Strong did.
Well, Boston College at this end has 3 straight stops, defensive stops, and for BC they call that a brick. The brick is finished on the Spillers 3-pointer. Salas tries to get to the baseline. Beadle cut him off. Now Salas goes right around him, right to the rim. Since snapping the 9-1 BC run when they opened up a 10-point lead, Wake has had its first kill. That's what they call 3 straight defensive stops. And they cash in at the other end to find the big man. Chaz Kelly's checked into the game, coming off the bench for the first time this year for the Eagles. Tough finish inside by Donald Hand Jr. They go into big number 55. Big size advantage for him. Nice job by Hastings to stay with him. Jaden Hastings is a elite shot blocker. Got a piece of that one. Here's another takeaway. Numbers on the run out. Throw it to the rim. And the 2 veterans fight for the slam. It's Salas over Hildreth. Question. It's a pass from Fredrickson. Yeah, it was to Salas. I think it was to Salas. A couple of runs. BC took a 10-point lead, but Wake Forest has come right back to make a ball game of it. And their promising freshman, Juke Harris. Spillers, rather than taking the jumper, attacks and missed the layup. Gets it back and is denied. That is, of course, what has made the ACC so good over the years. Juke Harris, a step-in 3. He's got 6 points off the bench for Wake.
But now that they've cleaned that up, they're doing pretty well on the offensive end.
Strong, wide open from the head of the key. And that snaps a shooting slump since they're opening 3 in a row. Good defense by Harris. Brown to Strong, quick release. And he banks it in. And then gives the Michael Jordan shrug.
I thought Harris was going to shoot that. And if he did, I think Steve Forbes would have come out off the bench after.
A precocious freshman shooting only 27%. The last 2 at St. Bonaventure, where he was second-team All-Atlantic 10 last year for the Bonnies. And on cue, he's got his first 2 points of the day. Johnson deflects the pass, right back to McFarland. Here's Payne for 3. Hildreth working on Kelly. There's that post-up game you love so much, Dan.
He posts up as well as any guard in this league.
His 9 points lead the Deacs. Elijah Strong has 13 to lead all scorers. Johnson in transition. From Salas.
Reid is working hard inside. And Salas was too late with that pass. Reid was open.
Strong finds the open Beadle, spotting up for 3. Beadle got the start today in place of Chaz Kelly, who played limited minutes off the bench.
He can get it closer. But this is just a really good pass, and even though Hildreth has his hand up.
How many of those have been inside of 10 feet?
How many of those have been inside of 1 foot?
Well, they finally convert. Maybe about 3 feet away. He's a guy who would have been drafted last year, maybe in the first round, but decided to come back to try and win a championship here at Wake. He and Hildreth have been quite a 1-2 combination the last couple of years. Shonda getting extended minutes so far here in the second half. And no. BC made its first 3 threes of the first half, made its first 2
Oh, what a
of the second half. Spillers on the run out, throws it down. Pass and you dunk.
Well, this, I mean, there's one dribble, and then how do you make that pass right over the hand of Sean?
Reid sets the screen. Hildreth goes the other way to find Juke Harris for 3. He's into double figures. Big answer for Boston College to cut what was the biggest lead of the afternoon for Wake back down to 5. Shonda lost it. Here comes Wake Forest with Hildreth.
He's going to the basket. There's no way that he's going to stop. He's had a hard time finding the guy who's open when there's double teams.
Shonda with his feet on the line. That's a 2-point shot. The freshman from Congo has his first 2 points of the day. Harris, nice post entry. And Tre'Von Spillers has a chance for a 3-point play.
Great pass. The head fake gets the defender to put his arms up, and then Spillers with the nice cut. That is a great.
They were picked 3rd behind Duke and Carolina in the preseason ACC poll. Do you think that plays a role at all for these Wake Forest players? As Strong now has 16 points. Crowd wanted to travel on Jaden Hastings.
I think they wanted a basket on the other end, but there's a 3. Boy, that's a big turnaround. And Harris has had a tremendous game so far.
That's number 2 on the right wing for Wake Forest. Big triple for Parker Fredrickson, his first point. Kelly gives it up. Brown attacks and throws it down. Where was the help defense?
Wow, Harris in the lineup.
And again, we have not seen the customary starter. Big triple for Donald Hand Jr. Both teams have shot better than 40% from distance. BC has done more of it with 12 made threes. In the lane, that's a nice 2-point shot. Spillers. Shot clock at 3 as he rises up and scores. The Demon Deacons open up the ACC regular season with a 72-66 victory.